Hello boaters, welcome back to Motion RC. I'm James and today we've got an awesome video for you. This is on one of our brand new Bancroft warships. This is a 1/200 scale replica of the USS Arizona. For anyone who doesn't know the USS Arizona, this is one of the unfortunate casualties to the beginning of World War II, at least on the US side with Pearl Harbor. I was there myself to see the location of where the real one currently resides, but it was amazing to pull this out of the box and see, you know, just how it might have looked when it was brand new and ready to go. Now, the USS Arizona was built, I believe, in about 1916 commissioned, so it missed World War I, and then it was retrofitted a lot until, you know, around the 40s when it eventually ended, had the unfortunate ending. But all around to see it, it's absolutely stunning, up close and personal. In comparison to some of the other 200 scale warships that I have done, like I have the USS Missouri, which was commissioned in the 40s during World War II. And it's amazing to just see, you know, the length difference on, you know, what would have been a newer battleship at the time. But this was a Pennsylvania class battleship, the Missouri being an Iowa class battleship. So this was definitely one of the smaller ones, you know, in the lineup. And that's obviously detailed when you do it at 1/200 scale, but it's cool that we do have a lot of 200 scale warships out there available, so when you're able to compare and contrast. But all around, when you take the thing out of the box, and I have footage of that, you can see it's wrapped stunningly, just like every other Bancroft ship. A lot of foam protects it. You don't have to put anything together, really, out of the box. The only thing you really got to do is put on the American flag decals they provide you, and then you just got to put on all 4 of the big turrets. And this main turret here has the catapult contraption that shoots off the warbird here. You also, out of the box, just place in these the 3 cranes, 1, 2, and then 3 on the back. They also come separately, just, you know, wrapped in foam. So you just plop them in. There's no glue, anything needed to get going. Now again, these ships all come ready to run. So you're going to receive the ship. You're going to receive a transmitter, which I have here. I am plugged in. You get a battery, which is going to be a 2800 milliamp 2S LiPo, which tucks away inside, and everything else is pre-installed. So this model itself, if you see on the bottom, has 4 screws. So we got 4 motors inside, running this one with a single driven rudder. So there's just 1 servo inside. To get access to the inside, there are 3 screws. 2 are going to be right behind these 2 cranes, and then 1 is underneath this front turret gun. So you got to take that off every time and undo the screws. So that is the only one thing about this model. It's like the Missouri, like some of the bigger battleships, or some of the scale battleships we have. This one you do have to unscrew to get access to the hatch, and also you will have to take off. Just there's 2 little hooks to get the rigging. The rigging comes completed. You just got to hook it around the front pole and the flag pole in the back for the rear rigging when you want to remove the top, but it comes off very easily. Some of the other things I love about the model, these guns move as well. I believe there's 6 on each side, and they all move independently. Again, the turrets can be positioned however you want, and if you were a customizer, you could do some work. You'd have to do a lot of work, but you could make those move if you wanted to as well, but they do not come movable out of the box. Some of the other beautiful features I love about this model, when you look at the top, this is all real wood decking. That is real wood used there. All the railings, a lot of the features on it are going to be both brass, painted brass, but then also there's some plastic bits around, but there's a lot of brass, which gives it some great weight. And all around, just a really beautiful model. I only had to put in about 1 pound of ballast, and I put it towards the front of the ship. I maybe could have used a little more in the back watching it go, but it served our purposes today. Remember, when you ballast a boat, you just want to use this black stripe here as your water line. As long as your water's sitting there, and of course the boat is level side to side, then you are good to go. But all around, driving around, I expected it to actually have a lot more power than it does for having 4 motors. I was actually surprised that when I drive it around full throttle, it doesn't appear too unscaled to me. Like, it drives really nice full throttle, where some of the other battleships, when you go full throttle, it's way too unscaled. It looks ridiculous. This one doesn't look too ridiculous going that way. So it's a nice, I think that's actually a good thing with this one. But obviously driving around at half throttle like most of the battleships is going to be a little more, will present more scale. But you also can reverse, so you can see here as I pull up, if you find you might be heading in the wrong direction, you might hit something, you could always just cut throttle and then reverse it quick, just like a car, and you could get your boat out of sticky situations. That's really the only reason you would use the reverse throttle there. But all around, just an absolutely beautiful rendition of the Arizona, and I'm so excited to have it, available for you guys, and available for me now to look at on the in the studio when we make videos, because she is a beauty with a lot of history. Obviously, many who aren't even familiar with World War II would probably have heard of the USS Arizona. But either way, awesome to have it available, guys. Link to this ship and all our other ships is going to be in the description down below. But that'll pretty much do it for here, guys. We absolutely are excited to have this brand new warship with so many more, and so many more on the way for sure. But all around, guys, check it out in the link down below. If you haven't hit the like button, please do that for us. It helps us out. If you haven't subscribed, we'd love for you to do that too. But as always, guys, shop at motionrc.com, and we'll see you next time. Bye.